and this partnership, this platform will bridge that gap between members of the public and the police for ease of confidentiality and information sharing. I will start with those few remarks. It's now my pleasure to invite the Inspector General of the National Police Service. Inspector General.
Thank you very much, DCI, Ms. Mohamed Amin, our Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration, Honorable Murkomen, the British High Commissioner to Kenya, Excellency Neil Wigan, Directorate of Criminal Investigations, Mr. Amin, the DIG Administration, Police Service, distinguished partners and guests, senior officers present, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, I join the Directorate of Criminal Investigations in extending a warm welcome to the British High Commissioner to Kenya, His Excellency Neil Wigan, the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration, Honorable Murkomen, and all other guests to DCI headquarters. Your presence here today not only signifies your support for our initiatives, but also demonstrates a shared commitment to improving safety and security for all persons in Kenya. As such, we are honored to host you. Ladies and gentlemen, the National Police Service Strategic Plan 2023-2027 presents a comprehensive approach to fostering collaboration and perhaps partnership with communities, as well as with key national and international stakeholders. The plan aims to establish a police service that is not only effective, strong, professional, but also one that upholds the highest standards of ethics, integrity, and transparency. A crucial element of this strategy is the incorporation of community policing, as mandated by the National Police Service Act, which requires the National Police Service to actively embrace community policing and community engagement. This initiative embraces police officers' contribution to creating safe, sustainable, and vibrant communities across Kenya. As such, today's relaunch of the upgraded Fichua kwa DCI call center is a reaffirmation of our focus on community-oriented and people-centered policing. In light of the above, I extend profound appreciation to the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration, Honorable Murkomen, for his relentless pursuit of excellence in policing, steadfast support, and unwavering commitment to driving police reforms. His invaluable policy guidance to my office has been instrumental in shaping the progressive direction of the National Police Service. I also would like to extend our most sincere appreciation to the British High Commission in Kenya for their invaluable support in the Fichua kwa DCI system upgrade, as well as for their partnership and the sponsorship of various programs with the National Police Service. We deeply acknowledge the collaboration, as it plays a crucial role in enhancing our capabilities. Please know that your support is not taken for granted, and we look forward to further strengthening our partnership in the future. Thank you for your commitment to helping us serve our country better. As the Inspector General of the National Police Service, I have always emphasized that effective policing is a collective duty that thrives on public engagement. Today's event signifies an important step in strengthening the relationship between the police and the communities we serve. By prioritizing community policing and moving towards a partnership-based model, we empower every citizen to contribute to their own safety, shifting from a reactive enforcement approach to one that emphasizes collaboration and mutual trust. The introduction of the platforms such as Fichua kwa DCI is crucial in this transformation, as it allows for secure and anonymous reporting of suspicious activities, thereby enhancing our intelligence, and aiding in preventive measures. However, we recognize that technology is not the sole solution. Fostering meaningful interactions through various community initiatives remains critical. As I conclude, let me reiterate the unwavering commitment of the National Police Service to ensure the safety and security of all the people of Kenya. We stand resolute in our dedication to upholding the rule of law, accountability and protection of human rights. Our mission is to create a safe, secure environment for every citizen, and we will not waver in our duty to serve and protect with integrity and professionalism. Together, we must continue to foster peace and justice for everyone. With those few remarks, it is now my honor to invite the Cabinet Secretary, Minister of Interior and National Administration to address us. I thank you. Honorable.
Thank you very much, IG, Your Excellency Neil Wigan, the British High Commission to Kenya, the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Douglas Kanja, the Deputy Inspector General of Police, Mr. Masengeli, the Gilbert Masengeli, the DCI, the Director of this Directorate of Criminal Investigation, Mr. Mohammed Amin, senior officials from both Kenya and British institutions. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Our ongoing police reforms are aimed at enhancing public safety, improving police-community relations, and strengthening accountability. It's for this reason that I'm pleased to stand before you today as we take yet another step in our relentless drive of administrative policy and legislative reforms to enhance the quality and effectiveness of our National Police Service. As we relaunch the Fichua Kwa DCI Center, it is important to note that this is not merely a renovation. It represents a bold commitment to evolving our approach to public safety. We're embracing people-centered policing, which fosters collaboration between law enforcement and the community. This transformation underscores our dedication to empowering citizens to play an active role in enhancing safety within their neighborhoods. Since its inception in December 2020, thanks to the generous support of the people and government of the United Kingdom, the Fichua Kwa DCI has provided an anonymous platform through which the public, both locally and internationally, can share crucial intelligence on crime. This has helped a great deal in combating crime and improving public safety. With the upgrade of the system, the center is now equipped to respond to the evolving needs of our users. In addition to the toll-free hotline, members of the public can now share information securely via WhatsApp, making the service more accessible and convenient. The center's infrastructure has been enhanced with a reliable power backup inverter system and a dedicated recovery server to ensure uninterrupted service delivery. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the British High Commission for its invaluable support. This collaboration is a testament to the enduring and friendly relations between Kenya and the United Kingdom. Together we strive not only for a safer Kenya, but also a safer global community. Asante sana Balozi for the partnership and for the support, which continues to flourish many years later. Such partnerships reflect a deep-seated trust and a shared commitment in tackling the pressing universal challenges of crime and insecurity. The upgraded Fichua Kwa DCI Center is more than just an enhancement of our facilities. It represents a transformative shift towards empowering our police officers and fostering a deeper connection between law enforcement and communities that we serve. By equipping our officers with advanced training and state-of-the-art technology, we are enhancing their ability to respond effectively to public concerns, thus ensuring that they are not just enforcers of the law, but also trusted partners in our endeavor to build a better society for all of us. This initiative encourages community members to actively participate in public safety and also in efforts by public safety efforts by sharing vital information, creating a collaborative environment where citizens feel valued and engaged. As we promote a culture of openness and cooperation, we lay the groundwork for lasting relationships built on mutual respect and shared responsibility, empowering both our police officers and communities they protect to work together towards a safer and more secure Kenya. Thanks to the comprehensive training, our call center staff are now better positioned to respond effectively to public inquiries and emergencies. Our vision is to cultivate a national police service that not only adheres to the constitutional standards, but actively works to exceed them. Article 244 of our Constitution calls upon us to strive for the highest standard of professionalism and accountability. Realizing this vision hinges on partnership with individuals and entities who share our values and are committed to the safety and security of our citizens and the global community. As we celebrate this milestone, it's essential to recognize the leadership that has driven these achievements. Mr. Mohammed Amin, the Director of Criminal Investigations, has been instrumental in steering our vision towards a more effective and responsive law enforcement framework. Under his guidance, the DCI has not only expanded its capabilities, but also strengthened the international partnerships, as we have seen here today. So therefore, it is in recognition of this work that we have presented Mr. Amin's candidature for the position of Delegate for Africa in the Interpol Executive Council for the year 2025 to 2028. Amin's experience and unwavering commitment to enhancing Africa's voice within the global law enforcement community position him as an ideal candidate for this very crucial role. I respectfully request you, Your Excellency, and the government of the United Kingdom to lend its support to Mr. Amin's candidature. Together, we can strengthen international law enforcement, cooperation, and ensure that African perspective is duly represented. As I end, before I end, I just want to say this, that Your Excellency, this is, you know, sometimes when you read newspapers and stories out there, there is a lot of innuendos and propaganda that this DCI is a hidden place and there could be rogue officers here. As you can see, all these officers have been introduced openly. We know their names, we know what they do. And this is an institution that is of the people, it's not for us. You know, a few people still live in the past where they think that police officers are, you know, operating in isolation. Unfortunately, for those who think so, it's no longer possible to do so because the Constitution itself talks about transparency and accountability on the part of the National Police Service. It also talks about a service, not a force. And therefore, thank you for supporting us on this, because Fichua or DCI is one of the mechanisms of creating greater transparency, but also ownership of the people of Kenya to take charge of their National Police Service. Our ideal situation ordinarily is to see our citizens and all Kenyans working in close collaboration with the police. Of course, there are some few cases where people are not as cooperative as it should be, but also there are cases that have happened on both sides, even on our side of police officers, that have created suspicion on the part of the citizens. and created fear and a gap between us. Our responsibility here through police reforms is to create a community that Kenyans can trust the National Police Service and trust the DCI, so that when they know that when I tell DCI that I have a problem, I will be, my message is going to be treated anonymously, but also I will be protected. I am safer. If I call DCI and DCI comes to my home, I am going to be that safe citizen. That is the direction we're working on, and I have told the IG, and we will be sharing even further policy directives, that we must create a friendly environment between us and the citizens. And the Constitution itself presupposes, or projects, yeah, that's the right word, projects a progressive movement towards making the police service more accountable and closer to the people. And therefore, police service relationship with the citizens is a work in progress. But we want to accelerate that work in progress so that it can become even closer. Thanks to these police officers and the DCI and the DCI officers, we have been able to resolve complex criminal acts that have happened in the past, and that our country is safer today because of the collaborative work between the DCI and other agencies of security, but also our collaboration between the government of Kenya, the National Police Service, and its partners, including the UK government, in such collaborative efforts. And therefore, we appreciate your support in this manner. As we continue our police reform process, especially, Your Excellency, we want to put a lot of emphasis on training of police officers in various ways. Training of the DCI officers. We want to put emphasis of training police officers on the ground, those who are handling matters of terror, things that to do with complex crimes. We want to make sure that we train better our department that deals with anti-narcotics department. We want to ensure that the anti-terror department is properly trained. We also want to train ordinary police officers who are doing this job all the time to understand the environment they operate in and the good working relationship we want to foster with our citizens. And going forward, the IG and I have agreed that we need to quickly train all our OCSs across the country, because they're the ones who run the police stations. And recent incidences where there have been bad blood and bad relations between some citizens and the police officers will be resolved if we train our OCSs to handle complex situations, but also relations with the public. I don't know we'll train the public. I am yet to, I'll find also ways of working maybe with Parliament, that there should be greater public engagement on also how to respect and work with police officers so that they appreciate the work that the police do. So this is a working relationship, and we are serious about it. We want to see eventually that we have a police service that is with greater accountability and better investigative powers and abilities. So as I end it, I may once again reiterate our commitment to working with other government agencies, our development partners like yourselves, and in close collaboration with the people of Kenya to implement the much needed reforms within the security sector. We shall always be guided in this endeavor by the constitutional values and international best practices. With these remarks, I would like now to, I think the rest of the declaration will happen on the other end, but I want to just say I will end there, and thank you very much, Pelosi, and thank you everybody for being here, and thank you IG with your team for a job well done. Asanteni sana.